Hey everyone, how's it going? Long time no see. We're finally doing this thing again, because it has been a really long time and I just really wanted to get back into it, so let's do another live stream. I should probably change some stuff around here. I should have done this before I started doing this thing. Just move some shit around here. So that my mic is actually in front of my face. How is everyone doing today? I am doing pretty dang fine. I was kind of missing doing the live streams that I used to do on a weekly basis, so I figured, yeah, we're gonna come back into it and have some fun with it. So, like, one of the reasons why I haven't really done this in a long time is because I honestly have just been feeling a little bit meh about it. I already made an entire video. I can actually show it to you guys real quick. Like, I already made an entire video talking about a lot of the issues that I often have with doing live streams. Should still be up on my channel. I don't remember ever privating anything that I have on here, so should be up on here. Let me see. Where is that shitty channel of mine? They completely revamped so much crap on YouTube, and it's honestly really annoying. I'm so upset about just how often YouTube just changes around its stuff. Oh god, my webcam is not flipped. Hang on. I should do that. How do I do that again? I should have set everything in English on here. This is terrible. I hate this. Like, my OBS is entirely in English. In Dutch, sorry, and I prefer it to be in English. Yeah, let's do it like that. I know this is probably going to look incredibly cursed, but, I mean, it works for what it is. So yeah, quite some time ago, I made an entire video talking about why live streaming is a complete nightmare. It was actually one of my favorite videos to make at the time. Mainly because it's just one of those where I don't really need to... It's such an easy topic for me to talk about. Mainly because I have been doing this for so many years, and I know exactly the kind of issues that you're running into when you're doing this. Daniel Gonzalez, welcome to the stream. It's my first time on your stream. It's nice to have you here. But yeah, the many issues that I often run into with live streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, doesn't really matter what platform I'm on, they all suck in their own unique ways, and I just really despise that about it. Why are you still subscribed to DK Oldies? Because I personally just really enjoy their content. I know that they have had their controversies in the past, but I cannot deny that I really enjoy the content that they put out. Like, it's honestly the kind of content that I really enjoy on YouTube in general. Is very optimistic, very... The vibe that they have going on is just generally very good, and I like that about it, so... I know they've had their controversies, but, like, I'm not gonna... I still really just want to see what kind of content they put out. As a web store, they definitely have some sketchy practices, but... Queen Day Knight, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? But yeah, I'm very glad to hear that. That's awesome. But yeah, there's a lot of controversial content creators that I actually still follow just because I find their content really fascinating. It's one of those things where I'm kind of like, I want to separate art from the artist. Even if someone is a controversial figure, I still really enjoy. I can actually give you guys a perfect example of this on my Spotify playlist. Because much of my Spotify playlist consists of very controversial people. Or controversial artists. Stranger's PMV by Mr. Cupcake. No, I have not. Actually, have I? Hang on. Stranger's Mr. Cupcake. We'll get to my playlist in a little bit, but maybe I should be a little bit more specific. Oh, oops. Oh, that one. Yeah, I do know this one. There was a period in time where I would listen to this to this song like a dozen of times per day because I just find the song so incredibly beautiful. I'm not gonna play it right now because I don't know if this song is copyrighted. Now, granted, I don't even know if the music that I'm currently playing in the background is copyrighted, but yeah, I absolutely love this song, though. It's beautiful. It's not. I'm still not gonna take any chances with it. Because Scratch 21, I feel like they would not appreciate me just randomly playing one of their songs on my in my live stream. Tim Whitfield, Media Nutso. I love the name. That's awesome. Welcome to the show. Hope you're having a wonderful day. But yeah, let's get back to my Spotify playlist because that's what I was that was what I was talking about a moment ago. Edward Jan, howdy. Welcome to the show. Like, I have some very controversial figures on my playlist. Some of them from the Netherlands. Many of them international. Like, one of the most controversial people in the music industry specifically, Chris Brown. I cannot deny that I just really enjoy Chris Brown's music. I know that the guy himself has done some heinous crap. But that voice and the energy that he puts into his music is just really good. I love it. So yeah, I do still listen to his music a fair bit. Don't Mind a Night by Jan Animation. I actually know the guy himself who animated that thing. He's a really cool dude, and I could actually show you something really exciting that we have been working on for quite some time. I'm gonna get rid of this first. And I should probably throw this to the side real quick in case something sketchy ends up being on screen. Not that I have much to hide, but I just don't want to get in trouble with YouTube's bullshit. Because YouTube tends to not particularly like, let's just say, adult content. Here we go. I should probably open up the... No, CS6 doesn't really work. Yeah, we're just gonna open this one up. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yes, I have. It's actually a really, really popular game show in my country. We have our own version of it, which is really cool. But anyway, this right here is the puppet that that Jen made for me that I'm going to be using in my upcoming Koen's Corners. It's a fully animated puppet. He is, of course, a wolf, because of course he is. You cannot... Phoenix shall always be a wolf. He will never be anything else. But yeah, Jen and I have been working on that for quite some time. And it turned out absolutely beautiful. We've had our variation of Survivor in my country, yes. It's not called Survivor, obviously, but we do have our own variation of it, which is really exciting. I will be a centaur. I don't know what that means. I feel like I'm missing something there. But yeah, some very exciting things. Like you would actually be amazed how many American and even Japanese game shows have been made in the Netherlands as well. Apparently, centaur means center in Spanish. Okay, makes sense, I guess. That's fun to know. You know, from last year's stream, I told about my centaur. I unfortunately do not recall. I'm sorry. Deal or No Deal comes to mind for those Dutch game shows. Oh yeah, that was a classic. That's a classic one. Deal or No Deal, I actually used to watch a fair bit when I was a kid. It's one of those weird gambling game shows that, honestly, I don't quite understand why someone would ever participate in something like that. Texas Hold'em Poker, I can understand, but Deal or No Deal seems like such a strange choice to me. I don't know. My centaur OC. If you happen to have an image of it that you can send to me in Discord DMs a little bit later, if you have me on Discord, feel free to send me it because I don't recall it. I'm sorry. Is there a UK version of The Price is Right? I could not tell you because I know very little about British game shows. You say no deal to some high amount of money, but you only win a penny. Yeah, that's usually how it goes in Deal or No Deal. I don't understand, because you get some very nice, like the amount of money that you can often get in Deal or No Deal that people just straight up reject because they're like, I'm gonna win $1 million. It's hilarious. I love it. 20% cooler. I have a shirt of that. I mean, I've been watching Friendship is Magic since like 2012. I've seen that meme go around quite a bit over the years. So, yeah. I honestly when I was doing Suited for Success for the Ponython, there is a that is one of the things that literally everyone brings up when they talk about that episode, the 20% cooler meme. And when I reviewed that episode for the Ponython, I was just like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna bring that up because literally everybody already has, and it's really not that important a detail. So I'm like, I'm not gonna bring that up here. Awesome As I Wanna Be is cool. It's a cool song. To be honest, I kind of forget that it exists. Mainly because it's not really a forgettable song to me. A lot of musical numbers in Friendship is Magic in general just have that kind of thing to them where I'm like, okay, the song exists, but it doesn't really have anything remotely worth remembering to it. My Past is Not Today. I actually forgot about that one too. Mainly because it's not really a musical number, it's more of a music video. Like, it's one of the many reformation songs that Sunset Shimmer has had since her inception. And I'm not gonna lie, I get very wary of them the further along she gets on that show. Like, the more that she sings a song about specifically that, the more wary I get of it. Rainbow from the My Little Pony Generation 4 movie. That one is actually one of my favorite songs of all time. I love Rainbow. But literally the only reason why is because you could take that song completely out of context from that movie, and you would actually think... the thing is, it's actually a song that Sia would sing on her own if it wasn't for that movie. Even if she wasn't going to make a song for the My Little Pony movie, she would have probably made a song like that because it sounds very high up her alley. Like, it has that very distinct Sia vibe to it that I love. So... it's a fantastic song, don't get me wrong, but it's one of those things where I'm like, this song could have also just worked if it wasn't in the My Little Pony movie. Which, take that however you will. Discord by the Living Tombstone is a very fun remix. I like it. It's not really a remix that I go out of my way to listen to anymore. It is one of the very few songs that my sister actually listens to that is My Little Pony related, because she just thinks it's a really fun song to listen to, and I'm honestly really happy that something My Little Pony related can be as enjoyable as it is to someone who isn't even into the whole My Little Pony scene. Because believe me, my sister really does not get My Little Pony. She does not understand why I like it as much as I do, and she does not understand why any adult would like it as much as I do. So it's kind of cool that she at the very least likes that one song. I'm very happy about that. Not gonna lie. I have not heard of that song. Sorry. I don't know of every single song that the My Little Pony fandom made, nor do I really remember every song from Friendship is Magic itself. Look it up. I don't really feel like looking up any brony music right now. I already have my lo-fi on, and that's good enough for me. Have you ever seen Happy Days? What is Happy Days? I'm gonna Google it. You piqued my interest. You piqued my curiosity. Is Happy Days a movie or something? Or is it a TV show? I don't know. Looks like it's a movie. We do not talk about Smile HD. A TV show. Okay. That looks like some kind of crazy comedy from the 1980s. 74 and 84. Yeah, makes sense. No, I haven't really seen that many TV shows from the 1970s or 1980s. Just so you know, I was born in 1999. I'm 25 years old. I will probably not know that many TV shows from the 70s or 80s. Putting that out there. It's I love stuff from the 70s and 80s and the 90s for that matter. But I have not I know only a fraction of whatever was going on around that time period, so that's a little something you should know. Yeah, I can live with the YouTube chat being a separate window. I was born in '92. Ah, fair. It would make sense why you would remember that that show then. I guess. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. No need to apologize for that. It's all good. Like, if it seemed like I was overreacting, maybe I was just a little, admittedly, but one of the reasons why I don't want to acknowledge Smile HD or any of the horror related My Little Pony fan animations is because they are just disturbing for the sake of being disturbing, and I also just find the idea of My Little Pony fan content being disturbing for the sake of being disturbing really not fun. And it honestly kind of upsets me that that part of the fandom exists. So I don't want to acknowledge it. I'm sure that the people who made those animations put a lot of time and a lot of effort into making the gore look as horrific as it is, but it's just not for me. But I know I'm very alone in that regard when it comes to the My Little Pony fandom, because everybody loves it. So yeah. Also, where did I put that thing? Did I... Oh, I put it in my pocket right here. So I don't know if anyone has seen my Balisong video a while ago. Because I made a video where I was talking about my newest hobby, which was Balisong flipping. In that video, I featured 2 Balisongs. This was one of them. And since then, I got a new one, which is this one right here. It's an Arb Shark Replicant, which I've been I've really been enjoying this thing. It's really fun. I'm not gonna flip it too much because I don't want to damage it that badly, and I also am not in a great position to be flipping right now. So this one I'm not that scared of beating that much. How about the Fighting is Magic stage themes? I didn't even realize that it had soundtrack. Now I haven't really played that much of that game, mainly because I don't know. It's just I tried getting into Fighting is Magic. It's looks really fun, but one issue that I had with it was that the game just doesn't really work for me. And I cannot tell you if that is because the game just doesn't work or if I just don't like it. Twilight stage theme is awesome. I'm sure it is. I'm not going to listen to it right now because, again, I kind of just want to listen to some lo-fi music while I'm doing this live stream. I might listen to it after the stream ended, though. Because, I don't know, I just really enjoy listening to some good music like this during a live stream. I used to, actually I still have it on my drive somewhere. Let me just grab it real quick. What I used to have is a pretty enormous playlist with, like, I want to say over 700 songs. And it mostly consists of a lot of dubstep, a lot of pop songs, a lot of that kind of thing that I love. It's a great playlist, and I absolutely love what I put together here, but lately I've been a lot more into this kind of chill music. Yeah, like 750 songs in this playlist. It's crazy how many songs I have. Like, that's an entire day worth of music right there. I just really don't listen to it anymore, and I don't know if I really want to use that kind of music anymore in any of these live streams, because it's honestly just a little bit too loud for me nowadays. So yeah. I might listen to the Fighting is Magic soundtrack after this live stream. And who knows, maybe you'll hear those songs in the next live stream I do, whenever that happens. I want to get back into live streaming a little bit more consistently than what I have been doing. Did you know that Pinkie Pie is scary? I am going to review an episode for the Ponython very soon that has Pinkie Pie at her scariest, probably. The Party of One episode, which is really exciting. I'm really excited for that one. That's gonna be so good. Like, Party of One is one of the very few Season 1 episodes that's actually really, really fun, and I love it. No one breaks a pinky promise. Oh, boy. Yeah, you do not want to... You definitely do not want to break a pinky promise. That's probably the worst thing that you can ever do. Oh. Honestly, going back through the entirety of Friendship is Magic is just such a vibe. Season 1, even though I don't really like Season 1, it has been really good to come back to, because it's just a very nostalgic season. Even though I don't really like it as much as I used to. I cannot, Fluttershy is my best pony, who's yours? Pinkie Pie. Because Pinkie Pie reminds me the most of me. And I also just really like that kind of energetic character in general. Fluttershy is a very close second for me. Mainly because I just really like Fluttershy's character development throughout the show. Like, there is such a massive contrast between who she was when she got introduced and who she becomes in Season 9. Even in Season 4, I would argue you can see a massive difference. So, I just really like that about Fluttershy as a character. On top of Fluttershy, of course, being adorable as all hell, but that's just kind of a given when you're getting into Fluttershy territory. So there's a something that I really wanted to do for this live stream, and that was I kind of wanted to get back into playing some Minecraft today. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because I have not played Minecraft much at all in the last little while, because I've just been very distracted by so much crap that's going on in my life, so. By the way, I don't do this very often. I actually have a policy against it, for those who don't know. But if you want to support the PhoenixStarYT channel and Koen's Corner in general, you can go ahead and donate to the live stream using the Stream Elements link that I left in the description down below. Only if you want to, and if you can, and if you have permission from your parents to, if you're under the age of 18. I require you at the very least be 18 years or older And if you're under the age of 18, please ask your parents before donating. But again, there's no obligation whatsoever to donate. Only donate if you want and if you can. Oh, shit. I did not mean to do that. Shit. Oh, God. That is loud. Stop! Oh, good lord. That was loud. My horse Bondo is Ricky Rift from Generation 5. I don't know who that is. And I don't even know if I want to know who that is, to be honest. Because Generation 5 is really not for me. I kind of really despise Generation 5, to be honest. It's not good. There we go. Look him up if you want. I really don't want to. Alright. Let's see. Does my gaming thing... No, it does not. Okay. Oh, yeah, wait, it does. Cool. By the way, if you want, you can also join the PhoenixStarYT Minecraft server, Koen's Minecraft Corner. Here's the address, phoenixstaryt.ddns.net, if you really want to play on there. Let me actually also just dump the address in here, so that if you want to join me on Minecraft, you can do that on here. You can play it on the latest version of the game, so feel free to do so. And we'll have some fun playing Minecraft together. What was I up to here? I feel like I was mainly just mining around here for a while. I was. I'll join. Okay, cool. Let me actually just give you guys a little tour, because I haven't done that before. I've been meaning to do that for quite some time, but for some reason I just haven't really gone around to it. Because I was busy with so many other things in the meantime that I just kind of forgot about it, to be honest. So, yeah, this right here is my Minecraft server that I have been rather busy with for quite some time now, with several other people to build it out. Apparently a new version of Essentials X is available. I should probably look into getting that one. But, yeah. Welcome to the Minecraft server. This is my house. This is a very cozy little place. I still have to figure out what I'm gonna do up here. I have some very nice storage up here that actually looks a lot nicer than any other storage that I've ever had, which is kind of crazy to think about. I should probably do something with all of that crap that I'm never going to be using, like redstone and whatnot. It's a very cozy house. I kind of want to do something a little bit more with it, because I feel like it's kind of... I don't know. I don't really do enough with interior to my houses, so I might do something with that a little bit later. We have some other people around here, like there's Galaxy, who has been really busy with this beautiful place. Like, so many people around here just are doing a phenomenal job. Is the chat up? Yes, it is. At least it should be. Yeah, we have some nice hut over there. I believe this was Strider's place. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, that was Strider's house. And, yeah. He's one of the very few people that I know who actually uses birchwood for his houses, which is pretty cool. Strider, keep up the good work on your houses, please. You're doing great. And of course, now this is absolutely crazy. I should probably just go into fly mode for this, because I just really want to show this. This massive thing, this massive house, has been made by my wonderful girlfriend, Dusty. She did a amazing job at this tree. She absolutely goes above and beyond the Call of Duty to make something truly spectacular. Like, I've seen her build so much amazing stuff, but yeah. This is, not only is this enormous, but it's also absolutely beautiful, and I love it. So, very pleased with that. She even made this little farm over here, and she and I also started with this castle that I really should get around doing a little bit more with than what I currently am doing. I might do something with this a little bit more later on when I have the creative drive to do it. But lately I've been extremely busy with some other personal projects that I want to work on a little bit more right now. So that just kind of like a lot of YouTube projects that I'm working on are kind of on the top of my list for projects that I really want to work on. And Minecraft related stuff just really isn't on that list at all right now. So that's kind of the thing. Oh yeah. Also, what's really cool about this server is that we have multiverse support. So what you can do is we have these portals that bring you to different worlds. So you can go back to the old classic Phantom Falls, which is one of the most insane things that the PhoenixStarYT community has ever done to this day. And I'm still incredibly impressed by how this world came out. I already did a number of different videos on the PhoenixStarYT channel about this world. And it is the most insane world that I've ever had in all of Minecraft. All thanks to the PhoenixStarYT community and some of the most amazing people that I've come to know from that community. And from this Minecraft server that we built. So it's kind of abandoned right now. It doesn't really get a lot of use anymore, which is kind of a shame. But it is still there if you ever want to look around and if you want to contribute to making something amazing, if you so desired. Like, I've seen some absolutely insane builds on that server, and yeah, if you want to look around, you can do that. So yeah. Did you read what I wrote? Yes, but I also am currently kind of busy with commentating my Minecraft gameplay, if you don't mind. You should listen to Celestia's Ballad stage theme. I will probably listen to the entirety of the soundtrack when I can. So don't worry about that. But yeah, also what... I do not remember what this... Who made this? Magni! Okay. What was going on in here? This is an incredibly tight fit. Okay. Empty chest, empty chest, empty chest. All of these chests are empty. Did you even do anything? 18 chests. Dedicating an entire chest on 18 chests. That is amazing. I love that. And this clearly is yet to be finished. Oh, oops. That definitely was not supposed to happen. But yeah, this is what we currently have. A very nice Minecraft server. I kind of want to do more with this house, like I said. I might actually just make this look a little prettier than it currently is. I just really suck at making my house look good. Like, I've been building my houses in this exact style literally forever. Because I don't know what else to do with it. Best princess has gotta be Princess Twilight for me. And that has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that she is the main character of the show. She just has the most character, period. She has the most personality to her from out of all of the princesses. She actually gets shit done. Unlike Celestia, who I don't even remember doing much of anything at all. Princess Cadence has saved the Crystal Empire on some occasions, but other than that, she doesn't really do much of anything. Princess Luna is kind of like a motherly figure to a lot of ponies in Equestria. Like, I believe she appeared in a fair few CMC episodes, and also Luna Eclipse. She actually has a lot of character to her that I really like. The volume of this music is suddenly really loud. What the heck? Okay. But yeah, I really like Luna for that reason. She is probably a close second favorite princess of mine. But Princess Twilight I also identify with a little bit more because, again, she's a nerd, I'm a nerd, so. Luna and Celestia fought monsters in Season 9. I don't even remember, I honestly don't even remember that one. Do I have a stonecutter? I apparently don't have a stonecutter. How do you make a stonecutter? I don't even have a recipe for that. Okay. Let's look that shit up then. A stonecutter. Minecraft. I tend to forget a lot of recipes nowadays in Minecraft, so. Season 9 in Minecraft, by the way, speaking of Season 9, it's such a weird one. And I don't know if it's a weird one in a good sense or in a bad sense, because I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I legitimately am very conflicted about Season 9 of Friendship is Magic, because it's a good season, but like it doesn't really have any qualities to it that I honestly can say like okay, this is actually a season worth remembering, because it kind of isn't. It kind of isn't worth remembering to me, and that's just really upsetting to me personally. Okay, this apparently does not work. Maybe I'm supposed to do it like this? No. Okay, let's just use regular stone then. Let's just do it like this. That works. We have the stonecutter! How about Flurry Heart? Flurry Heart is a character that had a million times more potential than she had any right to be. None of that potential was ever realized. They never did anything meaningful with that character, and I'm extremely upset about that. Because there were so many different angles they could have taken with Fluttery Heart, and they actively decided not to do it. And it is really upsetting to me. Because they could have even done something with Flurry Heart in the 5th generation, and they didn't even bother with that. So I understand that Flurry Heart was a character specifically made because Hasbro wanted another princess character, and they wanted to make merchandise off of it and whatnot, but there were so many areas, there were so many things they could have done with her that they just decided not to do. And it's really upsetting to me. She's the Princess of Hope and Light. Yeah, that's really cool, and I like that idea, but like, do something with that idea. Instead of just creating her for the sake of creating her and to make money off of her. It's so upsetting to me. Especially, like, I have seen the fandom make some really cool fan arts of Flurry Heart if she were an adult. And, like, the designs that I've seen of Flurry Heart as an adult made by the fandom have been absolutely stunning to look at. And I never ever... And the fact that we are never going to get it is just... Yeah, that's just really mind-boggling to me. She could guide Cozy Glow not to be evil? No, she could not. She could not. If the Princess of Friendship cannot reform Cozy Glow of all characters, Flurry Heart could absolutely not do that. No matter how much kindness she offered to Cozy Glow. Because Cozy Glow would not even listen to reason when talking to the Princess of Friendship, who has a very high success rate as far as reforming villains goes. So Cozy Glow is not going to listen to reason to Flurry Heart either. I highly doubt that that would ever happen. Okay, campfires apparently do not burn frickin' blocks. That's kind of an issue. Yeah, let's get rid of them right here. I don't really care for gravel, so just gonna get rid of it. King Sombra was the first male alicorn, was he? I don't remember that. Maybe that was a thing in the comics, which... I'm gonna be honest, I really, I don't take the comics into account when talking about anything MLP lore related. It's really, really stupid. Alicorn amulets. The Alicorn amulets. I don't know if that is entirely the case, because the Alicorn amulets. As far as I'm aware, not a whole lot was actually known about the Alicorn amulets when that thing first came up. Because the thing is, the Alicorn amulet is such an elusive item in the MLP lore. It's was specifically made for the Magic Duel episode, and as far as I can remember, it does not come back whatsoever anymore in future episodes of the series. So, essentially, what you're left with is an item that specifically exists for one episode in particular. I need to fix this one line in the chat. I just realized. I'm gonna fix that later. But, yeah. So, and the lore behind the Alicorn amulet, where it came from, and why exactly it exists in the first place, from what I understand, is not exactly very, very fleshed out. Which again is a very massive shame, because there are so many different things that you could do with the idea of the Alicorn amulet. And literally the only meaningful thing that they ever did was give the worst pony in existence the item, so that she can take revenge on every pony in Ponyville. That's literally the only use that the Alicorn amulet ever got. So, I don't even know. It's a weird one. I despise... I freaking despise the Alicorn amulet plots, and I absolutely despise Trixie for even trying to use it. So. Alright. That's about it for the Minecraft server for the time being. I'm probably going to come back to that a little bit later. Not for the time being, though, because I kind of wanted to... I didn't really want to do this live stream for the sake of doing a Minecraft gameplay on it. What I did want to do, and actually what I wasn't expecting to do, is that I just got a message from my very good friend Josh, who you may know better as Phantom Strider. And he told me that there is this YouTube comment that was presumably specifically aimed towards me, and I kind of want to look for it and see if I can react to it, or send a reply to it, whatever, because I think that would be really fun. So let's do that real quick. I would be very curious to see if I can find it. It should be pretty easy to find, to be honest. Let me see. Where is that comment? Where is that comment? Should be pretty close to it. Oh, here we go. Yeah. This is fun. So, he had to revert to his adorable My Little Pony OC to talk about this movie. Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now on stream. The specific part, I'm in this video that Strider was that we're seeing here. It's a video where Strider talks about animated sequel ripoffs, and I don't want to lose the comments, so I'm just gonna open the video up in another tab, because why the heck not? Also, my YouTube feed is just filled up with all sorts of random crap all of a sudden. So Strider was specifically referring to one moment in particular where I start to pop up, which is right around here. Yeah, Koen just showing my face there. There we go. So, there's a story behind this. And the story behind me using my Pony OC as opposed to the wolf is that I honestly did not want to animate my wolf character for this purpose of making this little section, because it's honestly just a very small section that I'm probably just gonna be using nothing but footage over the top of it anyway. And also, doing the animated portions lag my computer like crazy, so I'm not gonna use any of that stuff in here. But yeah, that was just a little side tangent. I'm gonna reply to this comment because I think this is hilarious. Little fun fact about that. The only reason I used my Pony OC for this section is that I was on a tight deadline and didn't quite have the time to animate my wolf puppet. I use animations now rather than character stills for this segment. So I just ended up using the stills I have of my pony OC. And then I'm just gonna do that. Here we go. I just find that really, really funny. Someone actually noticing my my pony OC being used in the vid. I don't have any pony. I don't have any wolf images, so it's what I gotta use. Oh man. Pinkie Pie is a princess in the MLP comic. Oh no. Oh, okay, whatever. If you wanna do that, IDW, then yeah, I guess. I'm gonna go away from keyboard for just a second. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. We'll be back in a moment. All right, we're back. We're back in the saddle, ladies and gentlemen. Feels good to be back. Yeah, let's actually talk about some upcoming projects that I have in the works right now, because I think that could also be really fun and interesting for some who are interested in some behind-the-scenes crap. So let's actually go into the file that I'm currently working in the most, which is this one right here. Also, I should mention that if you want to follow the Oh, I just realized something, by the way. I should probably do that in a I'll do that in a second. But, one thing that you can do... I don't know what the hell I was going to say there. My brain just went completely... Yeehaw! Did you know that I own a pet bunny? Aw, that's so sweet. Bunnies are hecking adorable. I used to have a rabbit a really long time ago. I was like 14 at the time. Little guy was really cute. And I really liked him. So yeah, this is what I'm currently working on. So this is a video about retro gaming and why retro gaming is more popular than ever before. I know that the title up here says retro games are better. That's just kind of what I decided to call it. I don't know what I decided to call the folder, at least. I don't know why. But this basically is all about why retro games today are more popular than they have been in a really long time. So, and the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I find it really interesting what has happened in the video game industry in the last decade or so, and how popular retro gaming has become in the last few years. Even with kids, like even with very young kids, retro games have become so incredibly popular, and it seems like AAA titles are kind of falling into the wayside. So that's really cool. Her name is Gertrude. That's really cute. I love that. My rabbit's name was Peter. A very Dutch name, so yeah. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm working on. I'm currently getting a lot of footage for games that I want to show. So Final Fantasy VII is obviously going to be up in here. I'm going to be showing a lot of SNES titles, some early PlayStation things, NES and all of that jazz. So much footage that I need to grab. And it's really fun and really interesting. I'm even going to be using some lo-fi music. And some of my good old-fashioned transitions. Some very cool transitions that I'm going to be using. And some other fancy things that I like to incorporate into my videos a little bit more. So that's really cool. Damn. This introduction I already posted a little while ago on the PhoenixStarYT channel. Because I was just... I just want to build up a little bit more hype for upcoming Koen's Corners. So this is kind of how I do it. Just upload the introduction to Koen's Corners that are upcoming to the PhoenixStarYT channel as its own standalone video. Do you like Angel Bunny? I hope that's a trick question. No, I do not like Angel Bunny. But yeah, that is one script that I'm currently working on, and I'm working on a number of other scripts. Oh, God. I'm working on a number of other scripts in the meantime, as I'm working on that other Koen's Corner that I'm currently editing. Because Angel Bunny is literally the worst character. Well, it's one of the worst. He's obnoxious. He's a brat. He's been nothing but constant trouble for every pony involved. And she literally I mean, she's a literal bunny, so there's very little that you can do in terms of personality, but literally all her personality is obnoxious. So, yeah, it's kind of like not great. I hate Angel Bunny with my to my core. Oh God, sorry. Angel Bunny is a oh yeah, right. Sorry. I get that shit mixed up at times. It's just really not, no. It's hard to tell gender with the animals a lot of the time. Especially Angel. Especially with that name. Angel Bunny. That does not sound like a boy name, but I digress. Doesn't matter. It's not really that important. I don't even know why I'm spending so much time as I am right now worrying about that. Whoa. God. If you can't tell, my energy has been kind of screwy the last little while. Owlolicious. Wasn't that a female owl? I don't remember. I literally do not remember a single thing of Owlolicious. Like, that owl literally had no personality to it. Literally none. It was just a character that existed to annoy the living hell out of Spike. Either that or to just replace Spike. It's really frustrating. And I hate everything about Owlolicious. With that being said, the episode that that Owlolicious appears in for the first time is gonna be an exciting one for me to come back to. Not necessarily because it's a good episode, it's an incredibly flawed one, but I do think that it's gonna be a fun one to come back to at the very least. So, and that's a lot more than I can ask for from a My Little Pony episode at the end of the day. So yeah. God. All's well that ends well. Yeah. That's actually one of those things that I am kind of amazed that those episodes get as much hate as they do. Because a lot of Spike-related episodes just gets so hated and people get so heated over them, and it's often for reasons that I just find really funny. Because maybe I'm just a little weird like that, but I personally do not understand the hatred that so many people get towards episodes like that. Because it's a stupid episode for sure, but it's really funny in a stupid way. I like it. So I would frankly much rather watch the Showstoppers, All's Well That Ends Well, and Spike at Your Service back to back to back to back a million times than I would want to watch anything Trixie related. Like, if Trixie is involved in some way with the plot of any episode, I just do not want to bother watching that for literally ever. Like, I just find Trixie that freaking annoying a character. Okay, I want to do something a little bit fun. Because I've been getting into this for quite some time, and I think it's gonna be fun to play it on stream for a bit. So let me just switch this around real quick. I forgot that the music was turned on by default on this. Let me just turn that off. There we go. And for some reason, that does not look like it's actually picking up the game capture. Why are you not picking up the game capture? Why is that not working? Fucking OBS just not working properly. Okay, let's do that differently. Let's just do this. There we go. That's more like it. Welcome to Governor of Poker, which is otherwise known as Texas Hold'em Poker, otherwise known as the best kind of poker. And this is a game that I've actually been playing quite a bit in the last few years, because one of the most fun things I've ever done, and I mean no exaggeration when I say this, one of the most fun things that I've done is learn how to play Texas Hold'em, because it's just a very good time. It's a good time in general to learn new skills and to learn new things, to learn things that you have not done. Mount your horses and play poker. I do not know what that reference is. That is clearly a reference to something, and I am not getting it. I'm sorry. Oh shit, no. Let's not do that. That is such a bluff. Come on. Oh, mount your horses. Right. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Should I maybe make my face cam a little bit smaller? Like, turn it into a square instead of having it be this unnecessarily massive? Should I maybe do this? Because there's so much dead space on the screen. Or should I just leave it like this? I know I should probably figure this out before I start the live stream, but no, let's actually keep it like this. I think this adds a little bit personality, having all of this stuff in the background. As much stuff as I do in the background. I think that's fun. Oh, nice. Let's raise that thing. Sometimes you actually get lucky and they do end up... and everyone ends up folding whenever you decide to raise the table or raise the jackpot or whatever. Yeah. Okay. I really wish that was a straight. A straight would have been nice. I'm not gonna explain too much about how poker works. I'm just gonna play a session and... Do you like John Delancey as Discord? I can literally not imagine another voice for that guy. Like Discord... John Delancey gave Discord so much character to his voice. that it is almost impossible for me to imagine anyone else voicing Discord on Friendship is Magic. It's a damn perfect voice. So yeah, I'm definitely very happy with him being the voice of Discord. I'm not doing that. Yeah, see, and this is exactly why I was already losing a lot of money. Thespio as the voice of Discord would be a little bit too much. Because Thespio has a really loud, kind of over-the-top voice that I don't really vibe with. I know there's a lot of people who do vibe with Thespio's voice. I don't personally vibe with it. And also, Thespio is kind of in everything My Little Pony related. I like Thespio enough. He's a good voice actor and everything. But I would also like to see some new talents pop into the voice acting scene in the My Little Pony fandom. Or in any fandom for that matter. Because Thespio does so many voice acting gigs. Which is great. I'm very happy for him. But he's married to Midnight Sonata. I'm very well aware. I'm very well aware. I've been watching a fair bit of Lightning Bliss. This glass is completely empty. I've been watching a fair bit of Lightning Bliss's content to know a reasonable bit of the Thespio lore. Not everything, of course. But I do know a fair bit about the Thespio lore at this point. My hand absolutely sucks. He's gonna okay. Good. I should have... Oh, nice! The gentleman wins $22,692. We're doing it! We're frickin' doing it. How many people do we actually have left in this game? Okay. What about Dr. Wolf? Hey, Moon, how are you doing? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Just chilling right now, listening to some lo-fi while playing some poker and talking to you guys. Just always fun. I am alright. That's amazing to hear, buddy. I'm very glad. Hey! Thanks for the $14,000, my guy. This would be the first game that I've won in poker in a very long time if I actually win this.
Player checks. River.
Do I like Dr. Wolf? Like is a big word. I'm not the biggest fan, personally. Like, there's other content creators in the My Little Pony fandom that I would much rather watch than Dr. Wolf. Mainly because I just find his content a little bit too... I don't know. It doesn't work for me. But then again, there's really not a lot of My Little Pony related content that's really that fun to watch at all anymore to me. Because much of it is review style content, which is fine, but I I mean, this is gonna come across as very hypocritical because I do it myself, but I just really am not a fan of the review style content that a lot of My Little Pony creators do nowadays. It's just really not my thing. I was sitting here trying social media for the first time. You haven't been on social media ever? Okay. Silver Quill exists, and that is all that I can say about him. I don't like him, I don't hate him. He's just kind of... I don't know. He doesn't really do it for me either. Also, please do not list all of the different My Little Pony creators that exist, because chances are I know about half of them, if even that. And also, I just really am not that interested in the My Little Pony content in general anymore. I just watch the show, and that is quite literally it. I don't really engage too much with the My Little Pony content from at least the fandom anymore. I sent you a fun My Little Pony video. I will give that a look after this stream, if you don't mind.
The lady calls. The gentleman calls. All in with 4,100.
Now, there used to be a period where I did watch a fair bit of My Little Pony related content on YouTube. Like, I used to watch Josh Scorcher a lot when he was doing My Little Pony videos. I watched the Analysis Anarchy series by Dr. Wolf for a very long time. I have worked for I Love Kim Possible a lot as a volunteer for a little bit. I also watched quite literally everything that was available on the Lightning Bliss channel for a time, because Lightning Bliss is genuinely one of the only content creators in the My Little Pony fandom that I actually genuinely love the content of. But, I don't know, I just feel such a disconnect in the content that the My Little Pony community posts nowadays, because it's really not that interesting to me anymore, like I said. It's just... Again, it's mostly just review style content anymore, if it even is that. Sometimes somebody just posts something completely random. Sometimes it's the Elements of Justice series, which is a spiritual successor to A Turnabout Storm, if you remember that series, which was really good. I like the Elements of Justice series a ton. I actually am still following that, and I love it to bits. But that is quite literally the only My Little Pony related thing that I'm currently even following at all. So that's the thing. And everything else just doesn't really interest me anymore. So yeah, I don't really engage with that stuff anymore. Now, if they made a My Little Pony styled poker game, I would be all for it. Quite frankly, I think that would be fun. I have to go and get stuff done. Take care of yourself, Moon. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Charlize Van Sant. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I don't care. It's fun. Already folded. We haven't even started this freaking round, dearie. Come on. And we got a 5. Yes. Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. I'm gonna make it right. That is the way to turn my life around. Today is the day. Am I the type of guy who means what I say? Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. Hold up. Sorry. I'm just being very silly at this point. I'm sorry. Rainbow Dash is great at poker. I'm sure she is. She would be pretty great at poker. There's Appaloosa. Ah, do they really play poker there, though?
Welcome to the Saloon of Houston.
Do they play poker there? Because I honestly am not sure. It's hard to say, really. I guess. It seems a fitting locale. Oh yeah, for sure, because it's kind of a Texan-esque location, right? So it kind of has that Texas aesthetic going on. So it could potentially work for a poker location. Do you like or love Disney? I mean, I recently went to that Snow White remake that that came out. I don't know how much of an answer that gives you, but no, I still like Disney. I've always liked Disney. Well, okay, I should be a little bit more specific. I always liked their movies. Their company, not so much. Like, the creative side of Disney is still great. And I love a lot of what they are still putting out nowadays. But the corporate side of Disney is absolute trash. Now, I would be one to argue that they're not as evil as people often make them seem, but it's really hard to defend them in a lot of cases. So, yeah. But I do still go to their movies. I do still really enjoy their movies. I think they're fun. That Snow White remake was quite possibly one of my favorite remakes they've ever made. Which I know is kind of crazy because everyone hates that movie. I really liked the remake. I think it was great. But I think that's mainly because I really enjoy movies that have a sense of optimism to them, which the Snow White remake really well has. It has a lot of fun moments in it. It has a lot of very optimistic and upbeat musical numbers. It's a very whimsical world in general, and I just really enjoy that about it, so that's part of why I just really enjoy the Snow White remake. A lot of people from what I understand, look at it from a more objective perspective, which objectively the movie has a lot of problems to it that I can personally look past because it's just fun. And the thing is, I don't even like it in an ironic way. I don't like it as in it's so bad it's good, because I genuinely think it's a good movie. In the map of Equestria, almost every place there is all horse puns. Yes, there are.
The gentleman wins 2,100.
But yeah, that was a very long tangent about how much I like Disney. I still like them. And also, Pixar is still making fantastic movies, so... Even if the company of Disney is absolute trash, I cannot ever bring myself to hate Disney, because they just still make really good movies to me. And Pixar is absolutely killing it with so many amazing movies that they release on a regular basis. I recently saw the announcements that they made on a Coco sequel, which I did not know I wanted a Coco sequel until I heard of it. And I'm really excited to see what's going to come from the Coco sequel. It's gonna be fun. Pixar has a pretty good track record, I'd say, with sequels, so... I am pretty optimistic about it. My favorite Disney princess is Moana. Because I honestly just really enjoy Moana's incredibly optimistic personality. She's adventurous, she's a daredevil, like holy shit, she goes through so much crap. And yet still holds a very optimistic perspective on everything that's going on, and it's really good. I love it. A close second for me would probably be Mulan, though. Gotta go get food and stuff. Nice. See you later, Moon Moon. Have a good one. And... yeah. We got a 3 of a kind. Give me all of those chips. Give me the chips, sucker. Oh, this is good. Oh, God. Sorry about that. So you don't like Anna. Anna was from Frozen, was she not? Anna was fine. A little bit too much for my liking. She has good energy, but she has a lot of energy, and I often just found her really exhausting to watch. Unfortunately. Which sucks because I like... oh, God. I usually really like optimistic characters like that, you know? So it kind of sucks. Kind of sucks that I don't like her more than I do. I kind of wish I did. But it is what it is. It's what it is. You can't win them all. Mulan is a very good option. Mulan is a very good choice. Very good princess. Even though she isn't necessarily a princess in the technical terms, but she is still with the other Disney princesses in Disney's roster, which, fair enough. Can't really argue with that one. God. Alright, guys. I'm gonna shut the game off. And I'm thinking we have reached the end of the stream. We have been going on for almost 2 hours. Which, it has been really, really great. And it feels good to be back. It feels good to be back on the stream and to do this again. Talk to you guys directly on here. Because I always really enjoy doing these things. It's always so good. And I kind of missed doing this. So I'm very glad that I came back to doing this. So I want to thank everyone who has been here with me today for watching. We are going to open up this screen right here. And I hope to see you all in the next video or live stream or whatever it is going to be. Follow me on Blue Sky, link in the description for updates on future Koen's Corners and for live stream updates. And I will see you all in the next one.